Hi, my name's Lindy. I'm from Rock Solid Administration, and today I'm going to be talking about how best to use your EA or your VA for email and scheduling management. I want to thank Chris Jones from Strategic Traction for having me be part of his blog today. I'm super excited to be here. So I run a team of virtual assistants based out of North America, and we help business leaders and entrepreneurs make sure that they have all of their details managed. So today I'm talking about email and scheduling management. The first thing I really want to stress is taking out of this what you think will work for you. I'm not suggesting that this is the way everybody has to do it. However, I am saying that this is the way I teach my virtual assistants to do email and scheduling management. On top of that, I also want to stress communication with your virtual assistant or your executive assistant. It's extremely important to have communication. A weekly meeting or even a daily meeting, daily check-ins on what is happening is extremely important for both of you so that you're both comfortable with what you're both doing. The third thing I would really like to stress is that there's always going to be a transition period. Just like any new job, you are going to have to train this person and they are going to have to learn you and you're going to have to learn about them. It's extremely important that you understand that if you give them your email, you can't just walk away and you can't just leave it and never look at it again. It's just, everybody will be much more comfortable if you just realize that there will be a little bit of a transition and training period. So to start, I was just going to give you some tips and tricks on kind of what I teach my virtual assistants to do when we are taking care of people's email. One of the first things we always like to do is we ask the client set up a separate email for the virtual assistant. Generally, it's something like EA at your website or VA at your website. And then that person would get inbox privileges to your mailbox. So they would be able to go into your inbox and make new folders and reply to emails. It would come from them, but they can see all of the emails that come into your folder. The second thing that I always suggest doing is to have a layout of folders that you want. So discuss beforehand what kind of emails you are looking to be able to respond to. So I suggest that there is an urgent folder, which means that it's going to be taken care of within 24 hours. A get to this week folder, so obviously it's going to be taken care of during that week. Always have a personal folder for your personal emails, and also a on hold or not urgent folder. The third thing that I always suggest is that for the first few weeks, you star or flag each of the emails different colors so that we know what it is you think is an urgent email and what you consider a personal email and something that you would put on hold. And then just discuss why. So for urgent emails, you can flag it red or yellow or whatever color you think is urgent. For on hold, blue for frozen. Just making sure that you have a bit of a system there so that when the virtual assistant or the executive assistant is looking at your emails, they kind of understand, okay, this is urgent, this is on hold, this one's personal, and just discussing why you think that that is urgent. Now, the final thing that I suggest having when it comes to email management is templates. Making some templates together for replies that are just standard replies that you would do often, and just having those there so that it's easy for them to grab that wording and just use it. And it sounds like your business and it has your wording in it and you're comfortable with what they're saying. When it comes to schedule management, we try to make sure that we are responding right away to people who are looking for meetings. So if someone emails you and is looking to meet with you on Thursday at 2, and we notice on your schedule that you're busy Thursday from 1 to 3, then we would email back and say, unfortunately, Chris Jones is busy right now and he can't make it to this meeting. However, he has an appointment available at 3:15. If you would like to book with him, please let us know. So the back and forth email is great. The other thing we do is when we're talking about travel itinerary, it's extremely important that everybody has the information that they need. So when an email comes in, generally we're getting emails when it comes to travel about where we need to be, what time we need to be there. That would be inputted, but also I always upload the travel document so that as soon as you get to the airport, you can pull it up on your phone without having to search around and look for it. So all of that information is in your calendar. So you're on flight 247 at 6:45 a.m. and your seats are these seats and your booking number is this. And then attached to that, especially in Google Calendar, it's the easiest to attach documents to it, is the document with your travel itinerary and your receipt and your boarding pass all in one, so that you have everything just available. It makes it much easier for everybody and you feel comfortable. So there are some tips and tricks on how best to use your virtual assistant or your executive assistant for your email and scheduling management. I hope that you like them. And if you have any questions, I would love to hear from you.